Good morning on December 5th, 2017, City of Pasadena, Texas, council meeting will start. We have Constable Chris Diaz to start us with a prayer, and Sammy Casedos will lead us in the prayers. In the pledges.
Well, good morning, Mayor and Council. Would everyone please bow their heads? Lord, we thank you for this time that we all have to come together. Lord, I pray for our federal, state government, mayor, city council, civic and community leaders, our military men and women, our first responders, and everyone who is here today. I pray for wisdom, direction, guidance that only you can bestow upon us. We are thankful for all that you have done and all that you will continue to do in our lives. We thank you for this time of year. We know that the reason for this season, and thank you. I pray for those who have lost loved ones this year, that you have provided peace and comfort during the holidays. God, I ask you today to bless our conversations at this breakfast, that we might lift one another up and be light to others. God, we give you all the honor, glory, and praise. It's in Jesus' precious name I pray. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Constable.
Thank you. Would y'all please join me in the pledge, please? I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Yes, sir.
Mayor, if you give me a minute, I'd just like to say
Absolutely.
thank you. Thank you. I'd like to thank the mayor and council and the citizens of Pasadena for giving me the opportunity to come in today and share the holiday season and to allow me to give the prayer. And also I'd like to thank y'all for doing such a great job with the new city hall. And you guys are doing an excellent job. And if the constable's office can ever be of service to any of you, please reach out to us, and we will definitely do what we can to help you. Thank y'all very much, and y'all have a blessed holiday and a great Christmas. Thank you.
Thank you, Constable. I really appreciate that.
No, sir, it's not.
Go ahead, sir.
All right. Well, good morning, everyone. It's great to see you guys here spending time with the local city government. We appreciate that. I'd like to come out and say there's some things that are going to be on my radar coming up pretty soon. Here in March, we have a contract with a particular individual for our tax collections. I would like to hope and see that the mayor and his administration would look into that. We didn't get our full tax raise or hike that we were asking for, and I think that it'd behoove us to look into our tax collections to get the best bang for our buck. So I'll be looking for that, and hopefully we'll get something accomplished. With that, I pass.
Thank you, sir. Cody Ray Wheeler.
Thank you, Mayor. I hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving. I want to recognize a few people here in the audience. We have some former council members here. We have Council Member Riley and Council Member Stanley. I want to thank you all for coming and staying involved. And like I said, hope you have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. That'll pass.
Thank you, sir. Kerry Bass.
Good morning. How are you guys doing? I want to start off by thanking y'all for coming in. We're all getting ready for Christmas. We had a great Christmas tree lighting last week. Had a bunch of folks out there, full moon, and it was just a great occasion. It's beat the ones in the past that had been rainy and cold. Bundle up because I think we got a little cool weather coming in and some rain. And also I want to say that the Christmas parade this year was fantastic. A lot of folks came out there. Had 69, I think, plus floats, and it was a really, really fine affair. With that, I pass.
Thank you, sir. Tommy Sainbine.
Welcome, and I hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving. And as we look forward to Christmas, I would just like to say that Pasadena is strong. Pasadena is moving in the right direction. We had two businesses that had their ribbon cutting ceremonies, and I'd like to thank Christina Womack and the Pasadena Chamber for participating in those and welcoming the new businesses to Pasadena with Frost Bank and Bayway Chrysler. They're both in business and they're supporting Pasadena at this time. So thank you to those businesses. Also, too, I want to send out my condolences to two families. Randy Glover and his family, his father Kenneth passed away. And also, too, I want to recognize Kenneth Copeland, an officer for San Marcos, passed away. He was killed in the line of duty serving a warrant. And it has to be a tremendous tragedy for both of these families to lose family members during this holiday season. So thoughts and prayers are with them. And then finally, like to recognize a couple of local churches. I know First Baptist Pasadena and South Main Baptist are going to be having their Christmas programs. So if you have the ability or the time, I would encourage you to support our local churches. We are a faith-based community, and please get out and enjoy the Christmas season with our local churches. Also, too, recognize Ms. Pat Riley and Mr. Leroy Stanley. Thank y'all for being here today, as well with others and our police officers. Thank y'all so much for what you do for our community.
Thank you, sir. Felipe Villarreal.
Thank you for being here today. I'd like to start off with, like Councilman Bass was saying, our tree lighting event was great. He did an excellent job with the singing. I think he needs to take that show on the road. It was a great turnout, and the parade also was great. Every year we see more and more people showing up for the parade, so it was a fun event. Like I said, Councilman Shane Bine, I want to reflect on his thoughts on the city of San Marcos. They went through a horrible event yesterday. I want to keep our thoughts and prayers for the police department over there and all our police officers as well. Keep them safe. And with that, I pass.
Thank you, sir. Bruce Lehman.
Thank everybody for coming out, and I too hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving, and hope everybody getting into Christmas mood, get ready for Christmas with your family and friends. And I want to mention an event this Thursday, December 7th, at our museum. There's going to be an open house from 6 to 8:30. If you have never been to our museum, this would be a good opportunity to come out and see it and enjoy your time out there. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Don Harrison.
Thank you, Mayor. I want to congratulate Tony Fiel, 25 years in the police department. Really appreciate her service. And I, too, went out to the tree lighting, and I think that was one of the largest crowd I've ever seen as being a member of this council for 20 years. Everybody enjoyed it. They got in the Christmas spirit, except the ukulele playing.
It was off the charts.
That was a little bit, it was unusual anyway. But I want to remind everybody, this coming Thursday, December the 7th, is Pearl Harbor Day. This is the day to remember those who were killed during the attack on the United States of America at Pearl Harbor. Bless our veterans. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Okay, citizens wanting to address council. Christina Womack, please.
Mayor, City Council members, thank you all for continuing to support the Pasadena Chamber of Commerce. I have Jamie Huffer here with me today. She is our financial administrator. It's our first City Council meeting, so coming to learn about our local government. She oversees our Cultural Arts Committee, and so at the tree lighting ceremony, we announced the winners of our Circle of Trees. So if you haven't stopped by City Hall and seen all of the trees, we partner with the nonprofit organizations here in the city of Pasadena, and so they are decorated very great. So we want to thank Jackie Welch, who heads that committee, and Melissa Clark from the city of Pasadena, who oversees that. The trees are up until January 2nd, so you can stop by and go look. The ribbons are on them, so we want to tell you who the winners are so that everybody can come visit them. So in the most beautiful category, we had first place went to Madison Job Senior Center. Second place was Pasadena Strawberry Festival. Third place was the Pasadena Historical Society. And then in our most creative category, first place went to Pasadena Public Library. Second place went to the Vern Cox Multipurpose Center. Third place went to the Pasadena Community Ministries. And our best organizational theme was first place, Pets and People Alliance. Second place, Armand Bayou Nature Center. And third place, Pasadena Little Theater. And then we had 2 special awards that we give out. One is the Facebook favorite, and so that is all the trees were posted on the city's Facebook page, and so the Facebook favorite went to Pasadena Strawberry Festival. And then the People's Choice, which was everybody was able to vote on the trees. So if you visited City Hall, and that went to Pasadena Public Library. So go visit the trees and enjoy the holiday spirit. We do have a few upcoming events for the close of the year at the Pasadena Chamber, and so we certainly invite our council members and the community at large. This Thursday, you've heard about an after-hours event, so for lunch, you can come join us at Silver Sycamore. We will be honoring all of our chamber volunteers and recognizing our first responders with our police officer of the year, our firefighter of the year, and our EMT of the year, so we invite you to join us for that. And then December 12th is our gala, where we will announce our Citizen of the Year. And then December 13th is our last program with the Pasadena Hispanic Business Council, and that is going to be held at the Lewis Career and Tech High School, and our culinary kiddos are going to provide the breakfast for that. And Gulf Coast Building and Construction Trades Council will be sponsoring that, and it's going to be a program on federal and state tax considerations associated with national disasters, so outside of Hurricane Harvey. So Ham, Langston, and Brazina will be there. And last but not least, every year we honor a business of the year and an industry of the year, and so nominations are open for that. So if you want to nominate a business or industry partner by the end of January, we invite you to submit those nominations to us. So on behalf of your chamber and board of directors, we wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Thank you. And thank you, Jamie, for being here.
Thank you.
Luann Nolan.
Hello, hello. I'm here to invite you to the museum's open house, which is December the 7th this week at 6 o'clock to 8:30. And I wanted to correct something that was said at last council meeting. I believe it was Ms. Blakesley. I'm not sure of her name, but she got up here and told that the Parks House was the house that was going to be renamed. It's not. It's the Prairie House. We actually don't technically have a Parks House. The Parks family donated the Strawberry House, and at their request, they asked that it be named the Strawberry House because it was the house that Strawberries built. And so the Prairie House was the house that was nearly demolished on Vince Bayou, and Edna Pierce literally saved every item that was inside that house. She washed the garments that were molded. She cleaned and saved every bit of that. The artifacts that were in the Prairie House, and then she rallied to have it not torn down because it was badly damaged, but she rallied to have it moved over to the museum, and in fact we worked together and finally got it renovated last year. And she got sick shortly after the renovation was finished, and she passed away this actually July the 4th. In the spirit that she was just such a firecracker and such a delight. It was really fitting. She died at actually 12:34, 1234 on July the 4th. And so we love Miss Edna. And so it's only fitting that we renamed the Prairie House Miss Edna's house.
Thank you for clearing that up.
Yeah,
I really
I just
appreciate
wanted
that.
to clear
Yes,
it
ma'am.
up.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, and then Madison Job, we've got our senior event, big dance, fun, going on December the 8th on Friday. So y'all all come. And then we're co-hosting with Precinct Together, also another Christmas party, which will be at the Convention Center, and that'll be with Jack Mormon's group. And it's going to be December 14th at 10 o'clock.
Thank you, ma'am. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, council, we're going to presentations of minutes. Motion Shanebine. Second Bass. Any questions? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Pass. No. Progress payments. Motion Lehman. Second. Second Willer. Any questions? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Passed. Financial resolutions? Motion Shanebine. Second Villarreal. Any questions?
Mayor,
Yes, sir?
I'd like to abstain from anything in regards to Bassmaster.
Yes, sir. All in favor? Any opposed? Passed. Personnel changes, A, C, or D? Motion Lehman.
Second.
Second Wheeler. Any questions? Do you want? Okay, all in favor? Any opposed? Passed.
Sorry, I was just going to jump on it.
Go ahead.
I'd like to introduce our new employees for this month. First off, we have Anthony Attilano, Utility Worker 1, Water Distribution. Go ahead and stand up. I want to see you on TV. Strapping young man. He needs to be on TV. Graduate of LaPorte High School. Prior to working for the city, worked for Perception Landscaping as a assistant landscaper, and he is from Pasadena. Next is Gerardo Avalar, Building Technician 5, Electrical, a graduate of Galena Park High School. Prior to working for the city, he worked for R.A. Weaver Electric. Oh, come on now, you got to stand up the whole time. Weaver Electric is a journeyman electrician, and he is from Galena Park. Thank you. Now you can sit down. Jessica Cano, Deputy Fire Marshal, Fire Prevention, is a peace officer graduate from College of the Mainland in Texas City, working for the city. She works for prior to working for the city, she worked for PISD Police Department as a peace officer, and she is also from Pasadena. Thank you. Next is Chris Caesar, Recreation Specialist 1, Athletics. He's a graduate of, I got to get this right, Eunice Senior High School in Hammond, Louisiana, and also graduated from Southeastern University from Hammond, Louisiana. And he is, prior to coming here, he worked for the city of Houston as a recreation supervisor, Parks and Recreation Supervisor. Sorry. Thank you. And next is Anthony Coronado, Sanitation Worker 1, graduate of Pasadena Memorial High School. Prior to coming to the city, he was a temp through MRS, and thanks to his hard work and dedication, he was hired as a full-time employee. Thank you. Angela Garcia, Program Coordinator, Community Development. Okay, all you Aggies, get ready. Mrs. Garcia is a graduate of Texas A&M University. I knew there was going to be one. With a bachelor's degree in communications. Prior to working for the city, she worked for J.W. Marriott in downtown, and she is from LaPorte, Texas. Thank you. And next we have Eddie Herrera, Jr., Inspector 3 in Health Department, graduate of Houston Community College with an associate's degree in safety. Prior to working for the city, he worked for OME Environmental Services as an environmental technician. Thank you, sir. And you're originally from Houston. Yes. That's correct. Okay. Next is Eric Ramirez, Maintenance Technician 4 in Fleet, graduate of Universal Technology Technical Institute, with a certificate in automotive repair. Prior to working for the city, he worked for Jiffy Lube as an assistant manager, and he is from LaPorte. Next is Arnaldo Reyes, Sanitation Worker 1, a graduate of Marquee Learning Center. Mr. Reyes came to the city through MRS staffing. Also, he worked very hard and dedicated, was hired as a full-time employee. Thank you. Last but not least, Veronica Tamici. Did I get it? Okay. Police Service Officer 1, Operations. She's a graduate of Langham Creek High School. Prior to working for the city, she worked for Cobra Rig Products as a receptionist. She's lived in several cities, and one of them being Pasadena, so we're going to credit her for that. That's all we have.
Thank you, sir, and welcome aboard, everyone.
Mayor,
Yes.
I'd like to make a comment. None of these new employees are on the recommended for employment list.
Sir, these are the ones that have already been hired prior, so it's kind of a lag back when we introduce these people. Okay?
I would like to see current information. I mean, if we're having it on an agenda,
Okay,
it should be on an agenda.
People we're introducing,
Yes, sir.
those have already been on the agenda
Okay.
and been approved. So we
Okay.
do-
Yes.
We introduce them after they've come on board.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Okay, Madam Secretary, final readings.
Ordinance 2017-165, extend the annual contract with Cherry Crest Concrete for purchase of flexible base materials. Ordinance 2017-166, extend the annual contracts with GD Distributors, Inc., Group 1, and Central Police Supply Group 2 for purchase of police duty gear, badges, and accessories. Ordinance 2017-167, purchase of 2017 backhoes from Mustang Cat, Inc., $249,602.31. Ordinance 2017-168, contract with HR. Were we going to defer that? No, not
you
that
go ahead and
one.
read it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Ordinance 2017-168, contract with HR Green Inc. for design services for Golden Acres Detention Project, $157,492. Ordinance 2017-171, contract with A&R Engineering and Testing Inc. for materials testing services for the Thomas Street Reconstruction Project, $25,000. Ordinance 2017-172, amending the Code of Ordinances at Chapter 35, taxi cabs at Section 35.5, 35.44, 35.45, 35.46, 35.48, 35.50, and 35.55. Ordinance 2017-173, amending the Code of Ordinances at Chapter 35, taxi cabs at Section 35.54, vehicle age and mechanical condition. Ordinance 2017-174, grant agreement with Texas Department of Public Safety Division of Emergency Management for fiscal year 2017, emergency management performance grant of $49,475.80. And we're deferring 175,
Yes.
right?
Motion?
Motion.
Motion Willer, second Bass. Any questions? All in favor? Go ahead, sir.
I believe we have, 169,
We're going to read that.
Now,
vote on separate.
We're going to read that next. Yes, sir. You bet. All in favor? Any questions? Passes. Madam Secretary.
yes, sir. Ordinance 2017-169, contract with Brooks and Sparks, Inc. for design services for the Pansy Street paving, drainage, and utilities improvement project, $146,300.
Motion Castelos.
Second.
Second Bass. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
No.
We have Harrison, no. Castelos, no. Passes.
Okay, so two
Just two,
nays.
yes.
Okay,
First
Okay.
readings, please.
yes, sir. One okay, yeah, okay. Ordinance 2017-176, purchase of ammunition for police training for GD Distributors, Inc., $99,255.20.
Motion.
Motion Willer.
Second.
Second Shanebine. Any questions? All in favor? Any opposed?
Ordinance 2017-177, rescinding ordinance number 2017-114, which approved pipeline franchise with Magellan Terminal Holdings LP for 36-inch refined products pipeline.
Motion Bass, second Willer. Any questions? All in favor? Any opposed?
Ordinance 2017-178, grant franchise to MVP Terminating LLC for 36-inch refined products pipeline.
Motion.
Motion Shanebine. Second Harrison. Any questions? All in favor? Any opposed?
Okay, these being deferred, so 2017-179, contract with Brooks and Concrete, Inc. for the 2018 annual sidewalk replacement project, $409,344.60.
Motion Lehman, second Villarreal. Any questions? All in favor? Any opposed?
Ordinance 2017-180, contract with D&W Contractors, Inc. for the 2018 annual drainage and paving replacement project, $1,399,398.
Motion.
Motion Shanebine, second Bass. Any questions? All in favor? Any opposed? Passes.
Ordinance 2017-181, accept grant funds from the Houston-Galveston Area Council for the fire and arson, environmental crimes, and illegal dumping investigations.
Motion Bass, second Willer. Any questions? All in favor? Any opposed?
Ordinance 2017-182, extend the contract with Acadian Ambulance Service for ambulance and emergency medical services.
Motion Lehman, second Villarreal. Any questions? All in favor? Yes, sir.
I'd like to speak out a little bit on this. I guess a couple of months ago, we had this deferred, and I asked to speak with the health department on what was going on with this Acadian. So I just want to let everybody, make everybody aware, there's going to be some increases to the services that Acadian does, and let me start off by saying we appreciate the services that Acadian does give us. They are good services, and they perform quite quickly whenever they're called upon. But just so everybody's aware, in the fiscal year 18, we're going to have about a 4.6% increase in the rates in Acadian ambulances. And also the Clear Lake, the Clemcy, they basically handle South Pasadena from Bay Area Boulevard on south towards Clear Lake. And there's going to be a 15% increase. And just so we know, that last subsidy increase for Clemcy was in 2013. as we all know, medical costs and things of that nature are going up. Gas prices go up, they fluctuate and do things of that nature. So I don't have a problem with this. I'll be supporting this. I just wanted to let City of Pasadena know that there is an increase that the city will be incurring. So with that, I pass, Mayor.
Thank you, sir. All in favor? You want to say something, sir? Go ahead.
I'm gonna look at this. I passed it the first reading. Is my microphone all right? You gotta turn yours off, I guess.
We're good. Go ahead, sir.
Well, it's making a lot of noise. Nobody can hear.
We're good, sir. Go ahead. It'll work.
Okay, I was talking about ambulance service. Would you mind turning your off? Because I got an echo over here.
It's fixed now. Go ahead.
I want my people to hear me.
They'll hear you. Go ahead.
It's brought to my attention ambulance services, not only here, it's nationwide, Pasadena, state of Texas. A lot of outrageous bills, and I'm going to pass this the first time, but I'm going to review it strong. There are certain things in network, out of network. People transfer people from a hospital to another hospital, out of network. I've been reading where people have $4,000 or $5,000 ambulance bill just because they're out of network. And also the emergency rooms, they're not in the contract with Medicare. The emergency rooms, they charge what they want. So if you go to the hospital, make sure that they are under Medicare in that network. If they're not, they can charge what they want. And there's been a lot of reports on it lately, and I'm going to check on this to make sure these people in the network, when you go out of network from transport to Bayshore to MD Anderson, that you don't have a $4,000 or $5,000 bill, because they can charge you exactly what you want. So I think we got to really look at this before we just blanket approval, and I will next week. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, sir. All in favor? Any opposed? Passes.
Ordinance 2017-183,
That's your microphone,
agreement with
sir.
PS Lightwave, Inc. to provide 2 network communication lines
No.
between the city and Houston Transtar for the sharing of live traffic feed.
Motion.
Motion Shanebine, second Wheeler. Any questions? All in favor? Any opposed?
Ordinance 2017-184, approve renewal of Avaya maintenance contract for City of Avaya phone system and Audix answering system.
Motion.
Motion Shanebine. Second Harrison. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Resolutions. Resolution 2017-125, approving the quarterly compiled financial statements of the City of Pasadena, Texas for the 9 months ended June 30, 2017.
Motion Lehman. Second Villarreal. Any questions? All in favor? Any opposed?
Resolution 2017-126, accepting donation of personal protection equipment valued at $450 from Chevron Phillips Chemical for distribution to area volunteer groups for flood demolition work related to Hurricane Harvey recovery.
Motion Bass. Second Casados. Any questions? All in favor? Any opposed?
Resolution 2017-127, accepting donations from various businesses with a total value $1,875.39 for a project at 1507 Hancomer.
Motion Casados. Second, I didn't hear the second. Lehman. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Resolution 2017-128, approving amendment number 2 for fiscal year 2018 budget for the Pasadena Second Century Corporation is approved by the Pasadena Second Century Board on November 30, 2017.
Motion.
Motion Shanebine. Second Lehman. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
And Resolution 2017-129, adopting policies and procedures for the planning and development for undesirable infrastructure improvements.
Motion.
Motion Shanebine. Second Villarreal. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Again, thank everybody for coming out this morning. We really appreciate it. Have a great week. Thank you.